Hail, adventurers! Welcome back to the Wyvern's Lair. I am DM Wyvern, returning back to the grand adventure that is Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Imperial Edition. We're picking things up right where we left off. Let's go ahead and take a look at our save file here. We're in the Troll Wilderness. It is day 175 as far as our, time with this character and our player party. Now let's go ahead and read the update that we have here in our journal. We're receiving alarming news from every corner of this vast barony. Here, there, and everywhere, rampant hordes of trolls are wreaking havoc. The desperate people cry out for a protector, begging us to come and fend off these ravaging monsters. Of course, it's the sacred duty of the sovereign to locate the hiding places of these foul foes and give them bloody hell. And we are in fact narrowing down on the central location of this troll menace that has recently caused so much trouble here in our barony. Before we go ahead and jump back into our adventure here, let me go and see who we have here amongst the adventurers in live stream chat. We're joined by Sunlight saying, hardest difficulty, almost Sunlight, saying, I think there's a TPK coming, day 176. Well, listen, Sunlight, aka GN Dragon, it's always good to have you here, my good friend. And you are probably not wrong, because Pathfinder Kingmaker does have a way to surprise unwary players. So we're going to do our best to avoid that fate. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on with our party first. We're going to go ahead and toggle off some of our actives here. Let's see what we can do. Okay, dexterity is probably the most sensible thing here with our character. This is such a cool character, Kaliki and Kanara. Two beings, two different personalities, two different souls, in fact, that represent this character here. We can call them forth. We just made camp, and we are here in the Troll Wilderness right outside this massive structure here. We fought a battle against a swarm of trolls and kobolds. You can see here kobold snipers. Let's go and see what they had on them. Actually, you know what? We can do this when we exit the region here. Let's go back in. Oh my goodness! We still have bogeys here. We still have kobold snipers. So let's back up a little bit. Let's back up a little bit, and let's see, how are we going to take this fight? How are we going to take this fight, and how many opponents are we facing off against? That is my question here. Let's take a look at your spells. Do we want to pre-buff? Maybe we do. Sunlight says yes. Pathfinder Kingmaker can be unforgiving. It certainly can be. Let's see. What spells do we have here with our characters? It has been a while since we visited Pathfinder Kingmaker. So, do a quick little refresher here and see what we got memorized. We got Fox's Cunning. That's good for... It's good for... our character here. Let's go ahead and burn a Fox's Cunning. Let's go ahead and get pre-buffed. Get Bull Strength out on Amiri. Our good man Harem, our resident cleric. Let's see, what else do we want to cast here? We got Bull Strength on Octavia. Who else could benefit from Bull Strength? Do you have that spell memorized? You do not. So we're going to go ahead and cast it on DM Wyvern too. What else are we going to do here? Enlarge Person on Octavia. I'm sorry, on Amiri from Octavia. Cast another Enlarge Person on DM Wyvern. And hang on a moment, adventurers. Maleficent just got back from work. Let me say hello to her. I'll be right back. And we're back. Just said hello to Maleficent. She got off early from work today, so just saying hi to her. She gets settled in after a day of work. Let's go ahead and see what we got going here with our party. Okay, are you wearing anything, Octavia? You are not, so you definitely want to cast Mage Armor on yourself. Let's go ahead and do that. And what do you got going here? Regongar. Mage Armor, not really that useful to us. Mirror Image. 1 man per level is actually really good, so let's go ahead and cast that on our 2 characters here. Get Blur out as well. Get those defensive spells going. Miri's looking good. Let's see. Also, let's go ahead and cast, before we always forget to cast this, Expeditious Retreat. Really good spell. And I think that's it. Okay. I think we're ready to get stuck in there. With, let's see, how do we get up there? I know what we could do. We'll skirt around the ruins here, so we don't aggro, because I don't think there's a way. This is blocked, so we'll kind of wrap around here. That worked. And then we'll assemble the party this way. Move, move, move. Uh-oh, we got into combat. Okay, we're facing off against a Kobold Sniper here, a Kobold Boomsayer there, and a Kobold Sniper here. So it's the Boomsayer that saw us. And let's see, in terms of initiative order, we have the Kobold Sniper going first and the Boomsayer. I kind of want to bring down the Boomsayer first. So with Kaliki, let's go ahead and use Metakinesis Empowered. At 5th level, a Kineticist gains the ability to alter her kinetic blast as if with metamagic feats by accepting burn. By accepting 1 point of burn, she can empower her kinetic blast. At 9th level, by accepting 2 points of burn, she can maximize her kinetic blast as if using maximize spell. At 13th level, by accepting 3 points of burn, she can quicken her kinetic blast as if using quicken spell. So we're going to go ahead and cast Empowered, and then we're just going to go ahead and cast Fire Blast against that Boomsayer. And unfortunately, it's a miss. Bad roll. All right, so that was Counter-Us turn. Let's move her a little bit forwards. All right, we're up with Regongar. We definitely want to, as soon as we can, do damage to this Kobold Boomsayer. We're going to go ahead and grow claws. Let me go ahead and read this. Starting at 1st level, you can grow claws as a free action. These claws are treated as natural weapons, allowing you to make 2 claw attacks as a full attack using your full base attack bonus. Each of these attacks deals 1d4 points of damage plus your strength modifier. At 5th level, these claws are considered magic weapons for the purpose of overcoming damage resistance. At 7th level, the damage increases by 1 step to 1d6 points of damage. At 11th level, these claws deal an additional 1d6 points of electricity damage on a successful hit. You can use your claws for a number of rounds per day equal to 3 plus your charisma modifier. These rounds do not need to be consecutive. Can we reach the Boomsayer? We can. So let's go ahead and grow claws. Let's say a free action, and then we're going to use Shocking Grasp against the Kobold Boomsayer here. And that does it. 9 damage, 21 and 19. Takes care of the Boomsayer. And let's see, with a Miri, can we get off an attack? It doesn't look like we can, but we can run right up to these things. Let's see, we'll move here with Amiri. And we cannot, unfortunately, get off an attack. But we can run fairly close to these Kobold Snipers. Let's move Amiri here. That puts her in range to inflict an attack of opportunity against these Kobold snipers if they take a shot against us. And if they move away, they're still also going to trigger an attack of opportunity for Amiri. So this is a really good place for her, as long as I don't bring in these extra combatants that we have here at the top of the staircase. There we go. Blur and mirror image protecting our party there. No attacks of opportunity. There we go. Oh, there we go. Amiri makes an attack of opportunity against the Kobold Sniper. Amiri attacks Kobold Sniper with Crusher. It's a miss, unfortunately. So I rolled a 3 plus 12 and just missed. Something that says the trolls in this game can be annoying. Yeah, they can definitely be dangerous, for sure. Okay, we're up with Octavia. And with Octavia, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do some of these cantrip shenanigans. We're going to cast Acid Splash on this Kobold Sniper here. And unfortunately, it's a miss. Okay, we're up with Wyvern, who can reach that Kobold Sniper here. So let's go ahead and grow claws with Wyvern. And we're going to go ahead and Shocking Grasp that Kobold Sniper. Here comes Wyvern. Expeditious Retreat. Oh, gosh, really? That was disappointing. I was fairly certain we could get in our attack there. Let's move forward with the Harem and get in our undead reinforcements. Actually, no, let's hold off on that for the time being. With Harem, we're going to see if we can get out a Bless. That'll catch most everyone in the party. Let's go ahead and cast it. Alright, we're up with Kanara. We'll move Kanara forwards. And I kind of don't want to just Empowered Blast away. Maybe I do, actually. Let's try it. Let's see if we can get that Fire Blast in. I think we're just a little short. Yeah, we are. Okay, we'll move up with Kanara, so she's in better range against these Kobold Snipers. Okay, it's Rigangar's turn. I can move right next to that Kobold Sniper. And let's go ahead and turn off these claws so we don't waste a round. And we'll end Rigangar's turn. Alright, we're up with the Miri. We'll trigger Rage, Power Attack, and Cleave. And we'll just burst down those Kobold Snipers like so. And Miri hit the first Kobold Sniper for 34 damage, blowing him up, and hit the second for 29 damage, ending the fight for us. Alright, let's reform. Get into position real quick for the next combat here. And we're going to start with Animate Dead from Harem. Okay, we're back up with Octavia. We definitely want to do as much as we can to wreck shop here. So let's see what we got in the way of spells. Oh, I should have cast the defensive spells while I had the chance. So go ahead and cast Haste on our party. And I think that's probably the most important opening spell we can cast with Octavia. So we'll just go ahead and end Octavia's turn. Troll's going to move forward and scratch one of our Nightmare Skeleton Soldier reinforcements that Harem summoned. Okay, we're up with Rigangar. Rigangar can go ahead and... yeah, we want to be careful about this. Move Rigangar here. We'll go ahead and grow claws. We'll use Arcane Accuracy. And I believe, let's see, does Rigangar have Shocking Grasp readied? I can't tell. I don't see... okay, Wyvern certainly has a Shocking Grasp ready. So I think Regangard needs to cast Shocking Grasp. And we're going to try to hit that Troll Hound. There we go. 9, 22, and 28 damage. Brings down the Troll Hound. Next up is Wyvern here. Wyvern can reach the Troll, so that's what we're going to focus on with Wyvern. We're going to go ahead and grow Claws. We're going to cast Arcane Accuracy. And we're going to use Corrosive Touch against this Troll here. Wowzers! Wyvern hit the Troll with a Claw for a critical hit, doing 22, 34, and 40 damage. Well over 90 points of damage in a single round. I'd say that Troll's out of the fight. I'd also say, adventurers, please join me in welcoming our good friend Drake of the Wyvern's Lair, Knight of the Banhammer, Morn, to the stream, saying, hello, sir. Hey, Morn, good to have you here. Morn joining us out there in beautiful Chicago. I think we're back to Pathfinder Kingmaker this evening, Morn. How are you doing, my old friend? I hope all is well with you. It's good to be back in Pathfinder Kingmaker this evening. All right, we're up with Conora. Let's go ahead and... What are we doing? What are we doing with Conora? I guess we're going to go ahead and take that empowered shot against this troll that's still up. Nice, we hit him for 10 damage. We'll take that. Not the greatest round, but not the worst round for Conora. Our Nightmare Skeleton Soldiers getting to the fight. Doing some good damage against the Troll and Troll Hounds. Fantastic. That is looking really, really good. I am very happy with the work that's been done here from our party. Okay, with Harem, what are you rocking, Harem? What do you got there? The Great Club +2. All right. Oh, you should be wearing your full plate. Gotta remember to put that on. Harem can't do much here. I guess we'll plot him forwards. Why not? Go ahead and end turn. Amiri's still enraged. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at our abilities. We got Cleave there. Don't need it. We're just going to go in and smack that troll for 33 points of damage. And down it goes for the count. Okay, we just got to take care of these troll hounds who have regeneration. I'm going to cast Acid Splash with Octavia. That took care of the first troll hound. We're up with Regangar, who with his cantrip can Acid Splash the surviving troll hound here. And miss it. Alright, come on, Wyvern. Do not miss. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That poor troll hound got up and then got smacked right back down. We'll turn off Empowered and see if we can just get in a regular hit with Conrad. There we go. There we go. I'd forgotten that there's reinforcements here. So we're facing off now against, what is this? A branded troll. They regenerate 5 hit points per round and they're vulnerable to acid and fire. Okay. This is the fight. This is the fight. Let's go ahead and cast Snowball with Octavia. She can't reach. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do Empowered Metakinesis and fire off against Branded Troll here. Actually, we can't really do much, it seems. Most of our party doesn't have the opportunity to attack this round, so we'll just go ahead. End our rounds. End our turns, rather. Our Nightmare Skeleton Soldiers can attack, which is welcome. Well, some of them can. Alright, we're up in Harem. Harem is going to call forth some undead right here to occupy that branded troll. Sunlight says, don't you need to use acid against branded trolls? I think you do. I don't think that fire can put them down permanently. Sunlight. Okay, let's cast Snowball with Octavia. She should be able to now. Go ahead and get that spell out. That was good. 16 damage, sneak attack. We'll take it. And that's going to be Octavia's turn. Up with Conora. Let's go ahead and use Soul Power. Alright, we're up with Wyvern. Wyvern's not going to waste any time. We're going to trigger Grow Claws. Arcane Accuracy. The Magus can spend 1 point from his Arcane Pool as a swift action to grant himself an insight bonus equal to his Charisma bonus on all attack rolls until the end of the turn. We're going to do that. And we are going to go ahead and Corrosive Touch this branded troll here. Perfect. 8, 21, 16. Another 16 damage. Plus 12 from a bite. That's a substantial amount of hurt we put on that branded troll. It's now below half health. Okay, we're up with Amiri. Let's see. Do we want to continue working on this branded troll here? Let's do that. Let's go ahead and also trigger Cleave. And take in a smack against that branded troll. 40 damage from that single hit. That was worth it. We missed the Troll Hound on the Cleave, though. Some damage up on Wyvern. Nothing to worry too much about. Let's grow Claws with Ragongar. We're going to cast Arcane Accuracy. And let's go ahead and use Corrosive Touch against this wounded troll. Down it goes. The Nightmare Skeleton Soldiers could potentially take down the troll on their own, it seems. Yep, down it goes. They've turned their attention on the Greater Troll Hound. Doing some excellent work there. We are not going to complain about that. Let's see. What do we want to do here with Harem? For the fun of it, let's cast Bone Shaker on the wounded Greater Troll Hound. Not bad. 12 damage. We'll take it. Alright. Troll Hound Howl. We're going to go and use a Snowball from Octavia. Nice. 25 sneak attack damage. The Troll Hound is sitting at half health. Out of 150 hit points. So we've done some good damage against it. Alright, we're over with Conora here. We're going to go and cast another Empowered Fire Blast against the Greater Troll Hound. 15 damage. Happy with that. Up with Wyvern. We're going to go and spend 1 point from my Arcane Pool to give myself Arcane Accuracy. And we're going to go ahead and cast Corrosive Touch against that Greater Troll Hound. Boom. Alright, so the only thing that is living, if you can call it that, is the wounded Troll Hound. Miri can't do anything against it, so we're going to skip her turn. Okay, Ragongar should be able to finish this fight. We seem to be in a little spot of trouble here. It is Ragongar's turn, but he's not actually coming up as a controllable character. So we're going to exit turn-based. And we're going to switch over to Ragongar. Ragongar's not controllable. Oh, I understand why. Because he's been feared. So let's go ahead and use Acid Splash against the wounded branded troll here who's regenerating. Let's actually make sure we put it down. We're going to use Acid Splash from Octavia too. There we go. Sunlight says, these trolls got a dog in this fight. They did. They did. Very briefly, I'm very pleased with how my party handled that encounter. Let's see what these branded trolls had on them. They had Jade, Copper Ring, Citrine, some gold. One of them had an unidentified amulet. We'll pick that up. We got some tenderloin, a cooking ingredient, and some meat. Some more gold and a copper ring. Let's go ahead and skin the troll hounds. We failed that nature check, so that's all that we can take from that encounter. Okay, let's do some exploring. Let's do some exploring with Octavia stealthed. So let's go ahead and stealth Octavia. We got a trap here. Let's stop. Let's also enter back into turn-based mode. Get Octavia to work on this trap for us. Sunlight says armor +2 hype. Is that what the amulet is, Sunlight? That would be an exciting upgrade for one of our companions, I'm sure. We're going to send Octavia forward. Clear some of the fog of war for us. Let's see what these barrels had. Citrine, silver ring, gold coins, and a dwarven helm shard. This item bears a trace of lost power. It seems you found a shard of a destroyed artifact. If you find all the fragments, an artisan with enough skill could restore it for you. Alright, we'll pick up all that stuff. Happily liberate that from this troll lair. Here we have camping supplies and rations. This set of supplies contains everything you need to rest one night in the wilderness and restore your party members' health, abilities, and spells. And we also have rope, durable rope, every adventure's best friend and truest companion. We'll pick up those stuff for ourselves as well. We'll drop stealth from Octavia so she can run forwards. This is the scene of the battle we just fought. We have a point of interest here. The stone guardian of the fortress overlooks the surrounding mess almost with reproach. Sunlight says, "Yep, I told you. It told you in the log when you picked it up. Ah, we identified it. There you go. Amulet of natural armor +2. I missed that. Thank you for pointing that out, Sunlight. Clearly, it's been some time since we've been exploring Pathfinder Kingmaker here at the Wyvern's lair. We got a vantage point of the stolen lands from the ramparts of this ruined fortress. That's a nice way of adding a sense of scale. And I like how it's depicted in the painterly manner that Owlcat has taken with representing the valley below. Alright, we're up against one of these towers. Looks like troll hounds must have spent some time here. We have a scroll of fireball, a dart, 13 gold coins. It's dart +1. We also have a gold ring. Beautiful piece of jewelry. A merchant would pay well for it. Let's see what we have here at the other end of the fortress walls. Let's remember to get everyone following close behind Octavia, so she's not the only one making perception checks. Sunlight says F5.
Oh, look.
There we go. Speaking of perception checks. Alright, let's disarm this trap with Octavia. Nothing popping from that treasure chest. Let's take a look at it. We have a unidentified breastplate, 600 gold, and a dwarven helm shard. The Heart of Valor. Let's go ahead and drop a save. That's worthy of a save, I think. Let's take a look at these items that we found. This +2 mithril breastplate gives its wearer a +4 morale bonus on saves against fear effects. That is very cool. Max dexterity 5. Good for a dexterous character. Who could benefit the most from that? A light chain shirt that Miri's wearing. Dexterity +1. Dexterity -1. If she were to equip this, it would give her... Nope, sorry. An AC of 22. And the full plate +1 would give her an AC of 24. But she would get the bonus against fear checks, which is very useful for ourselves. So maybe that is the call here for her. And then, what do we got? We got the Nymph's Gift. You got an Amulet of Natural Armor +2. Wyvern, you got a Natural Armor +2. Brigangar, so I think we're going to give it to you. Let's see, the Nymph's Gift. No, maybe we'll give it to Amiri, since she will be often at the front line of combat. AC 19, AC 18. Okay, so that's actually, it adds to her AC. We remove this. Huh. Doesn't seem to actually benefit her all that much. Oh, because she's using the Wyvern skin cloak. I see why. Okay. So, in fact, the Nymph's Gift was still good for her. I think. I'm not so sure she's getting a benefit from it. That I'm not too sure about. But we're going to keep her with the Wyvern skin cloak. You got Cloak of Resistance. Yeah, I like that. I like that on Wyvern. Yeah, we'll give it to Rigongar here. So let's see. 21. If we take this off, yep. Okay. It's a nice upgrade for Rigongar. Cool. Okay. So, what we're going to be doing now is, I think we're just going to go ahead and get in a cheeky rest before we explore the interior of this fortress. This ruined fortress that has been occupied by these unusual trolls with these strange brands. Take a look at our resources here. 0 and 1. Yeah, that gives a strong incentive to make camp. We want to make sure we can grow claws with Rigongar and Wyvern. That is very important to our combat strategy in this playthrough. Alright, that looks good. Let's go ahead and begin resting. We got Amiri hunting, Octavia on camp camouflage duties. We got Harem occupying a special role for our rest, blends the night. The character attempts to make use of their special camping ability, making a roll against the area DC. And our guards are Rigongar for Watch 1 and DM Wyvern for Watch 2.
You know what I like about you? You're almost the only one here who's not trying to tell me that I live the wrong way.
Do you know what? I don't see any point in wasting my time on an arrogant bully who never listens to anyone anyway.
Ouch. Harsh words between Rigongar and Conra there. Alright, we successfully rested safely. And let's go ahead and not forget to properly equip our fighters here. There we go. Adamantine plate for Harem. And for Amiri, it's going to be the Heart of Valor. AC 22, AC 21, excellent. We got the Protector of the Unjust. Cannot be equipped by lawful or good characters. Ooh. Very, very tempting to put that there. Well, we will put it there, in fact. Do we have a weapon that we could give Rigongar that would make sense? Heavy mace, I guess. So if we were to pull that out, AC 25. That's fantastic. Hopefully we get some sort of magical mace for him to put in that weapon slot at some point. But yeah, I think this looks good. Oh, we have 2 of these things. Let's see. Amulet of Natural Armor +2. Amulet of Natural Armor +1. Let's give it to Harem here. There we go. Can I give this to improve your AC? I can. You're already wearing an Amulet of Natural Armor +1. Good. Okay. That looks good. We have Headband of Vast Intelligence, which you are wearing. Okay. You're actually wearing an improved version of the Headband of Vast Intelligence. Sunlight says that they can wield it and carry the weight. It's good to have ranged weapons on everyone for a moment you can't reach enemies or run out of spells. That makes a whole lot of good sense. Let's take a look at what we got here. Put this here. Let's see what does more damage. Seven to 14, 1 to 8. Composite longbow, definitely. I can equip the light crossbow +1. You already got your bow equipped and you got a weapon there yourself. A heavy crossbow +1. Okay. I think we're kitted out the best we possibly could be. Let's go ahead and drop a save. Thanks for the advice, Sunlight. Let's head in. At long last. Into the fortress. Alright, let's see what we got here. Light crossbow, not interesting to us. Masterwork light crossbow, yes. Some gold coins. Some citrine. A silver ring, a copper ring. More gold coins. Another masterwork light crossbow. Those can be sold for a good amount of gold, which is why I'm picking them up. Otherwise, regular weapons aren't worth the encumbrance they put on the party. We got a scroll of aid, some agates, another masterwork light crossbow, some gold coins, a pearl. That looks good. Just make sure we hadn't missed anything good here. All right, let's go ahead and leave. Adventurers, please join me in welcoming Teneger here to the Wyvern's Lair as we play Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Imperial Edition. Saying hello, finally caught a stream. Good to have you here, Teneger. All right. Unwanted Legacy. We got an update for this personal quest with Harem. Harem left his homeland long ago, breaking all ties with his people, but it seems it's not so easy to leave the past in the past. He knows that the Stone Lands were once inhabited by dwarves and would like to see with his own eyes the ruins they left. So it shows the following update for this personal quest here for Harem. Examine the ruined dwarven fortress of Harem. Here they are, the ruins that Harem was looking for. An underground citadel abandoned by the dwarves and now inhabited by their and our worst enemies, trolls. What does he hope to find here? We have also updates here with Nature of the Beast. The trolls living in these woods can't content themselves with being normal, terrifying trolls. These greedy gut gluttons aren't afraid of fire, which is totally unlike trolls. Now, isn't that a swinish trick? Some passing trader who'd nearly become lunch for one of those beasts told us that there's a wizard living nearby. Maybe this learned scholar could help us solve the riddle of the fireproof trolls. We also have an update here for the guiding beacon. The wizard turns out to be highly educated, but not nice at all. He kept a living troll in his laboratory and performed unspeakable, horrible, and inhumane experiments on the poor creature. But you know what people say? Evil deeds and curses are like chickens. They always come home to roost. Although trolls are definitely nothing like chickens, they came here to beat the heck out of the wizard. He'd have been wiser to experiment on chickens. Luckily, the wizard told us where we can find the troll lair. They've stolen some valuable of his, and he's been able to locate it by magical means. So here's the lesson. Don't steal from wizards, and don't upset trolls. Find the wizard's whip. The item those trolls stole from the wizard turned out to be a silver knitting hook. I wish. Actually, it's a whip with a bone handle. That is so like him. Of course, he didn't survive that encounter with the trolls. We ran that encounter a couple of times, but we never were quick enough to save the poor wizard. Teniger says, "How's the adventure going?" It's just started. We just took our first steps into this abandoned dwarven fortress, as we learned from the tooltip here. And we're just about to begin exploring it, Teniger, so you're just on time. Okay, so let's go ahead and get out our defensive spells before we forget with everyone. We're going to get Mirror Image out with Rigongar, DM Wyvern, and Octavia here. We're also going to cast Blur. And we're not going to cast Invisibility. But do you have an extra cast of Blur? Could have sworn you do. Yes. Alright, that looks good. Let's also cast Bull Strength with Harem on Amiri and DM Wyvern. And Enlarge also lasts 1 minute per level. Let's cast it on Amiri and DM Wyvern. So we got Enlarge out on DM Wyvern. Let's cast Bless.
What's the holdup?
And let's cast Invisibility on Octavia. Rutro. Hargulka, a howling crowd of trolls, waits by the entrance of an ancient dwarven fortress. They growl, pound the stone floor with their fists and clubs, and spit curses at you. Each sound is magnified, hammering the walls like a drum. Despite this display, however, the trolls do not attack, as if awaiting a command or permission. The trolls stand at ease beside the base of a huge, fractured Torag statue. He's not the biggest or scariest among the other trolls, but there's an odd supremacy in his moves and in his eyes. Supremacy both over his kin and over you. The brand mark on his pelt is almost worn off. It pulses weakly in unison with his heartbeat. Torag statue. Torag, also known as the Father of Creation, is a stoic and serious dwarven god of the Forge, protection and strategy, who values honor, planning, and well-made steel. He is an often distant deity, lending magical powers to his clerics but leaving his followers to make their own way through life, knowing that this will make them strong and determined.
Yes. You're standing on the threshold of the castle of Hargulka, the Troll King. King Hargulka not invited you, Borma.
Each word comes out as a rasp, like steel dragged across the stone. The trolls surrounding him stare at you silently, hate in their eyes. You know who I'm staring at silently with nothing but love in my eyes? Adventurers, please join me in welcoming our good friend, from North Carolina, Flare Finder here to the Wyvern's Lair. Saying, DM in the house. Free Wada is doing his Spocktober stream tomorrow. Hope to see you there, bro. Oh, hey, that's great news, Flare Finder. I will be sure to join Free Wada in the Wada Droplets for his Spooktober stream. Flare Finder is the big bro Wada between himself and our good friend Free Wada, fellow content creator who now specializes in narrating audiobooks on his channel. I'm guessing you're Hargulka. Hargulka.
You guess yourself, or you have help. No, not yourself. King Hargulka gave you a hint. Small, so small.
Hargulka grins viciously.
Tartuk, the Kobold King, and throws more. Taught us to talk with Borba. Trolls are smarter than Borba, stronger than Borba, better than Borba. What you say, Borba? What you say now? When trolls are better than you.
Hargulka straightens up and looms over you, flexing his shoulders. Intimidate 20. Acid can still kill you, so you're not truly immortal. Allow me to demonstrate.
Trolls can be killed with acid, but humans can be killed with acid. Fire, steel, wood, stone, or beast. Compared to humans, trolls are immortal.
Several trolls step back in fear, but a menacing growl from Hargulka makes them freeze. We actually succeeded at our Intimidate check here and gained 45 experience for the successful check.
Do not leave this place. The Borba should not have come. Hargulka needs to prepare, though. Find Hargulka later, if you can, stranger. Der Borba, der Garbazard!
He rubs the half-worn brand mark. Hargulka pounds the Torag statue with his fist and leaps into the side hallway. Alright, we're straight into combat. Against two trolls. Okay. Glad that we pre-buffed. Let's go ahead and grow claws. Cast Arcane Accuracy. Flare Finder says, DM is of course the master of the lair, but I hope you find time to stop by, good sir. It would be my pleasure, Flare Finder. Nothing but love for both you and my good friend Free Wada. Alright, we got Grow Claws out. We got Arcane Accuracy cast. Let's go ahead and use Corrosive Touch against this troll here. Gangar. That was not good at all. I don't understand exactly what happened here. Let's take a look at our character here. We're going to grow claws, cast Arcane Accuracy with DM Wyvern, and we're going to use Corrosive Touch against this troll here. I know what's happening. We're using the bows. Oh my god. Well, it's a good thing I figured out what was going on. Let's go ahead. Oh, I see. Now I understand why I was keeping that free. Gotcha. Okay. So we should maybe drop the Great Sword, or the Torch at the least. Maybe the Torch. We can't do it this round. Got it. Okay, let's end turn with DM Wyvern. I was wondering what was going on. Alright, we're up with Octavia. Let's go ahead and cast Snowball against this... oh wait, you're invisible. Let's just keep Octavia invisible for this fight. Alright, we're up with Amiri here. Let's go ahead and put some more damage on the wounded troll that we have here. A miss. F. This is not going well, adventurers. Let's do an empowered fire blast against this wounded troll. 28 damage, that's more like it. We're up with Harem. Harem, you go ahead and take a swing at this troll. 15 damage. Oh my goodness. Alright. So we are going to go ahead. We're going to drop the torch. There we go. And we're going to switch weapons. Can we attack? We can. Now we can grow claws. Now we can cast arcane accuracy. And now we can get off our touch attack. There we go. 7, 13, 10. Destroys the troll. Same deal here with Wyvern. We're going to drop the torch. I'm going to switch to this weapon set. We're going to make sure our Grow Claws is triggered. We're going to cast Arcane Accuracy, Corrosive Touch, and that takes care of the troll. Alright. Troll Trouble. We're receiving alarming news from everyone. So we read this at the beginning of the stream. And we have an update for this main quest here. Destroy the troll lair. We've located the troll lair. Now we're ready to destroy this bed of evil once and for all. To root them out mercilessly with all our might. Alright, the troll's leader, Harguka, has finally appeared. Let's get him. Finder says, Stormy, to be honest, wet as wet can wet. I hope that you and your loved ones, Finder, are safe and sound from the worst of Storm Helena. I've read that it's caused devastation across the east coast of the United States. Okay, let's continue scouting with Octavia here. We got a point of interest here at the statue. Harem. You're weak, Torag. Weak and pathetic. How could you, the god of all dwarves, the great creator, be knocked down by some meager troll? Also, how can the dwarves put their trust in you, you traitor god? How can you protect your people if you're incapable of defending even yourself? Got a lore religion check passed. You confuse the reason with the consequences. Torag's worshippers left this place. Their faith doesn't empower Torag anymore, so he has no need to protect his fortress. Sure, since we passed that lore check, we're going to go ahead and take it. Harem opens his mouth to object, but apparently can't find any good arguments. Finally, he gives up. He gives up on you. You're so blind, Wyvern, he says, just to fill the silence, and turns away. I'm going to say it was just an old statue. What Torag has to do with it? Harem says, you're wrong, Wyvern. It's not just any statue. It's a symbol. Faith feeds the gods, just like food nourishes our mortal bodies. And the symbols of faith are the channels through which gods communicate with faithful. He grimly looks at the pedestal where the statue used to stand, but only the stone of Torag's feet remains now. This symbol is destroyed. Therefore, Torag is weak, Wyvern. If he could protect this place, he wouldn't allow such desolation to happen. I'm going to say, the statue is ancient and easy to break. Don't try to see hidden signs where there aren't any. Harem says, you're blind. How could the statue possibly be destroyed if Torag was protecting this place? How could dwarves perish here if Torag cared about them? Harem presses his lips together. No, Wyvern. This whole place is an anthem for Oblivion's victory over weakness. The victory Grotius won over Torag. Grotius is the god of the end times, a sentient and cruel moonlit that looks down upon the boneyard and waits for the last living soul to die. When Pharsma judges the last soul after the last living body dies on the material plane, Grotius will descend to the boneyard and move on to the material plane to clean up and pack the dust away for another reality. No one really knows what Grotius is going to do once the last soul is judged. but it is generally accepted that it will not be pleasant. Alright, leave. Stop whining. Let's go. We still have a lot to do. Harem. The dwarf turns away from the statue and stalks behind you, staring at the floor. Adventurers, please join me in welcoming Denius here to the Wyvern's Lair, saying, ranged weapons don't need arrows? No, not in Pathfinder Kingmaker. That's abstracted for us, thankfully, Denius. Finder says, I get Divinity vibes off this. A little bit. Maybe the fact that I have the turn-based combat mode enabled gives you that sort of, that feeling, Finder. But I gotta say, Pathfinder Kingmaker is a vibe into and of itself. It's a great CRPG. Sunlight says he's faithless. Clearly faithless. Okay, let's take a look at our party before we move on here. I think everything is looking as good as we wanted. I do want to change the audio a little bit. We'll push up the sound just a wee bit. It's kind of low on my end. Put it to 35 or 40 actually. 50. Is it 45? There we go. That's better for me. It's a little low in my earbuds. Let me know how the volume is for you adventurers. We can also inspect this point of interest here with Octavia. Solid dwarven masonry could stand against troll rage. Few things could, I would imagine. You can see the dwarven ruins carved into the floor here, next to the statue of Torag. We got a fire burning in this reception chamber. Nothing to be done but to start exploring this long abandoned fortress. We got a troll hound here. 2 troll hounds. What else do we have here? Where there are troll hounds, there should be trolls. There's quite an abundance of troll hounds, actually. Okay, let's back up with Octavia. Finder says, will you still be streaming that other 8-bit style game? You're talking about Pool Radiance, Finder, and I certainly will. That has been a part of the channel for years now. Someone says, did you loot the trolls? Not yet, but I certainly shall soon. Soon-ish. Let's go ahead and let's see how much time do we have left on our bull strength. Quite a bit.
The end draws near.
Let's go ahead and drop in with, let's get everyone set up.
Onwards!
For this upcoming fight. Okay, that's the first troll hound. Let's stop where we are. With Harem, let's go ahead and summon some undead help.
Let's see what they're made of.
Alright. Okay, with Octavia, we're going to remain in stealth for the time being. I think with these Nightmare Skeleton Soldiers summoned by Harem, we have no need for her to drop her stealth. We're up with Amiri, who I believe can possibly charge one of these troll hounds. We'll do that. Nice, 43 damage, puts it down. Okay, we're up with Conora. Let's go ahead and turn off Empowered and Burning Infusion. And just cast Fire Blast here.
Flames take you.
15 damage will take out that downed troll hound very nicely for ourselves. Okay, we're up with Wyvern here. Let's go ahead and cast Expeditious Retreat. And give us that movement that we want. And we're going to go ahead and end turn with Wyvern for the time being. Okay, our Nightmare Skeleton Soldiers getting some work done for us. We got Harem out. Harem can march forwards and glare at those troll hounds. Actually, what we're going to do with Harem... There is no concentration in Pathfinder Kingmaker, so we're going to go ahead and end turn. Alright, we're up with Ragangar, who can't quite reach the troll hounds, but we can move him up over here. Get him in position to get some work done for us the next round. Alright. Back to Octavia, who's going to go ahead and end her turn. Thank you all for being here. Alright, with Amiri, we want her to basically step as close as she can next to these troll hounds. There we go, that's what we want. Get cleave going, and off we go. Nice. 33 damage to the first one, 31 and 35 damage to the second troll hound, puts them both down. And that flips the turn over to Conora here, who can probably end one troll hound with a fire blast for 13 damage. And then we switch over to DM Wyvern here, who can probably end the fight with an acid splash against the remaining troll hound. And that is the fight. Okay, let's get the party reformed.
You follow.
And what I do not know is, let's go ahead and drop a save before I forget. Thank you all for being here. We got Flarefinder, Sunlight, Denius, Tiniger, Morn lurking there in the background. Good crowd at the Wyvern's Lair this evening. I do not know if I interact with this door, if I will drop stealth, but it is locked. Let's go ahead and click on it. Nevertheless. Aha, that worked. Let's walk forwards. And be careful about traps. Let's get the rest of the party moving forward. Get their perception checks in. Didn't seem to find anything, so we'll push up with Octavia. Octavia did find a trap here. We have another troll hound. 2, in fact.
I did as you asked.
Excellent. Okay, we can get the rest of the party positioned for the next fight. Let's also make sure we're not wasting rage rounds from Amiri. I don't like that. The fact that she automatically falls into a rage at the start of combat. With Harem, once again, we're going to kick off the fight with some skeletons. Aha, and we're facing off against a branded troll for this fight. So very glad that we got out some skeletons to start the fight. Something I say is the best. Not gonna argue with that. Man, I love Pathfinder Kingmaker. Alright. We're up with Amiri. We can charge this troll hound, so we shall. Let's get cleave going too. Can we do one or the other? Oh, okay. It's one or the other. So let's go ahead. Use charge. Excellent. 39 and 29 damage against the troll hounds. One was put down for our efforts. Okay, the first set of summons went away. We're over with Rigongar. Rigongar can reach this troll hound here, and it has basically no health left. Yeah, let's go ahead and grow claws. And that should be, I think, enough to put down the troll hound here. So let's go ahead and maul the troll hound with Rigongar. We're not going to use any spells. Oh, just kidding. So much for that. Okay, we're up with Harem here. Let's go ahead and use Bone Shaker against this wounded troll hound. Maybe that will put it down. That worked. Excellent. 23 damage. Alright, we're up with DM Wyvern here. We're going to go ahead and grow claws. We're going to cast Arcane Accuracy. And we're going to go ahead and use Corrosive Touch against this troll hound here. 9, 15, 18. Excellent. Good damage against that branded troll. Alright, we're up with Conora, who can give us an Empowered Blast. Empowered Fire Blast. We'll cast it against this troll hound here.
Going to hurt.
Ooh, 40 damage. 3d6 plus 2 times 2. It was a critical hit. That's what resulted in that devastating blow. Okay, with Octavia, you know what? We're probably going to go ahead and take a rest. So let's go ahead and drop out of stealth. We're going to cast Snowball against the surviving branded troll here. 28 sneak attack damage. Excellent. One of our Nightmare Skeleton soldiers goes down. We're up with Amiri. Yeah, let's get in those 2 attacks. Excellent. The Trollhound goes down. I'm sorry, the Branded Troll goes down. And now it's just clean up. Okay, we're Gongar. Let's go ahead and cast Acid Splash against this Trollhound. Down it goes. Excellent. And your turn, and Harem's turn. And DM Wyvern here can finish up the fight himself with another Acid Splash against the final down Trollhound. That's how you do it, adventurers. Okay. Let's head back out to this chamber here. See if there's anything hidden away amongst the walls and alcoves. And we did find, for our efforts, a potion of heroism. We'll pick that up. Got another burning bonfire here. Alright, let's go ahead and exit the abandoned fortress and get in another rest. We got some clear quartz, some gold coins, scroll of cure serious wounds, citrine, green quartz, some gold coins, and the copper ring, and that's basically it. Let's go ahead and leave. Man, that was exciting. Really happy with that. Okay, let's go ahead and get set up for our long rest.
Don't give that to
I
me.
keep on missing the right sort of inventory slot here. We're going to change out to chain shirts, so if we do get attacked, Harem and Amiri will have some armor on themselves. And let's go ahead and get in our rest. Right outside the entrance to the abandoned fortress.
Reg, do you know what I want sometimes? To quit all this traveling. Settle down somewhere by a river. Build a house. Make a boat. Fish. Take care of the garden. Watch the sunset. Sitting on the stairs.
That's a good dream. So cozy. I'm not sure I could live like that, but...
Alright, we managed to rest without incident, and Rigongar and Amiri talked about possible future plans for themselves that didn't involve waylaying people and burning down towns. Rigongar seems to be open to that, potentially. Before we head back into the fortress, we'll once again put on our armor for Harem and Amiri. And we'll go ahead and enter. Nothing to pick up here. Let's go ahead and leave. How is everyone doing this evening as we adventure back into the world of Galarian here in Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Imperial Edition? You hear trolls roaring in the distance. Let's inspect these troll hounds. Try to skin them. We did get one troll hide off, one of them. An item of interest to a craftsman or a collector. A merchant would pay well for it. Okay.
Head on!
Let's get
Ready
Octavia
and
out with her invisibility spell. Or do we want to cast... We do want to cast our buffs first, I think, on Octavia. So we're going to cast Fox's Cunning. We're also going to cast Mage Armor. We're going to cast Mirror Image. See Invisibility. Definitely. Why not get that buff out? And finally, we're going to cast Invisibility on Octavia. Alright. She's looking good. Sunlight says, what's to the south? We will find out. We will definitely find out.
Onwards!
Sunlight. Let's go through this door first.
I did as you asked.
Alright. We open it up. Aha. And it leads to an opening to the valley below. Ramparts overlooking the valley below. Where does it lead? Leads to a chest. Okay, let's get everyone else in there. Let's take a look and see what this chest may be trapped. Who knows? Doesn't appear to be, so we can go ahead and take a look at it. All right.
Let you down.
We got Octavia to unlock it. Gold ring, jade, a moonstone, and camping supplies and rations. Happily pick up all that stuff. Let's take a look at the map. All right, let's get party to take a look at these troll hounds. Skin them. We did get one troll hide, so pick that up.
You can count on me.
And Octavia will move down this corridor where we fought the branded troll. Another troll hound.
I am free to do what you ask of me.
And it seems to be in some sort of mist.
I won't be halted.
Let's push forwards a little bit with Octavia. Yeah, that's going to be a big fight. Okay, let's back up. And let's get our buffs out.
Onwards, together.
So, bull strength on Amiri. And on Wyvern. Let's also cast Bless. Alright. Sunlight says, if I ever end up owning a chest, it will definitely be locked. Let's cast Expeditious Retreat on Wyvern. Cast Shield. Cast Mirror Image. Blur.
Together we are unstoppable.
Same with Ragongar. Shield 2. We're looking good.
What's the holdup?
What is the holdup?
Trolls near.
We got Bless out. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off this fight with our undead cohort. That's what we always do. Oh, wait. I'm forgetting something. I need to get Enlarge out on Amiri. And Wyvern. And fortunately, that doesn't drop Octavia from stealth, which is very helpful. That's amazing. I wonder if I can cast haste without dropping stealth. That would be fantastic. All right, now we can cast Animate Undead with Harem. And off we go. 3 troll hounds and 1 branded troll. Sunlight says they may be even trapped. Okay, we're up with Ragongar. Walk forwards with Ragongar. Hold position. Can Octavia cast haste without dropping stealth? We will find out now.
This is not supposed to work like that.
Huh.
This is not supposed to work like that.
For some reason we can't cast health. Can't cast haste. I wonder why. What is preventing her? That worked, and she didn't drop invisibility. Excellent. Excellent work, Octavia. We'll get into cover. Alright, we're up with Amiri. Let's see if we can get a charge in. No charges, but we can walk forwards. So we'll do that. And then we'll trigger Cleave, and off we go. Perfect. 35, 27, 33 damage. Takes down both Troll Hounds. Our Nightmare Skeleton Soldiers take advantage of the breach. We'll run forwards and engage the Troll Hound. And brand a Troll in front of him. Finder says mimic. Sunlight. And Sunlight says, if I could, Finder, if I could. Alright, we're up with Conora here. Let's get some work done on the down Trollhound, Conora. Down it goes for 15 damage. We're happy with that round. Alright, Harem. Honestly, let's just change out to this and engage the Trollhound. AC 25 or 24. Makes him fairly tanky. Alright, Wyvern can reach the troll, branded troll here. We're going to go ahead and grow claws. We're going to cast Arcane Accuracy and Corrosive Touch, and off we go.
Yes.
9, 18, and 21. Excellent. Alright, up with Rigongar, who can reach the branded troll. So once again, something similar. We're going to cast Grow Claws, Arcane Accuracy, and Corrosive Touch. Branded troll is half health at this point. 7, 13, and 7. Initial health pool of 104 hit points. Alright, we're over with Octavia, who will remain in stealth. We'll go ahead and end her turn. Alright, Amiri's up. Let's go ahead and get 3 attacks in against that branded troll. 34 damage. Slays the troll. We're carving our way through these trollhounds and branded trolls like a group of seasoned adventurers. Alright, let's get off a shot against this down trollhound with Conora. Fire Blast. 15 damage will take it out. Go ahead and end Conora's turn. We're up with Harem. Go ahead and end his turn. And with Wyvern, we can go ahead and cast Acid Splash against the surviving Trollhound here, ending the fight. Or not. I miss. Let's try to do that again with Rigongar with hopefully better results. No dice. Let's go ahead and end our turns. And let's get in that attack against the Trollhound. 41 damage. Excellent. Let's make sure that Trollhound doesn't get back up. Alright, Conora, you should be able to take out this Trollhound with your Fire Blast, because it's considered, I think, a touch attack. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Octavia will move forwards. Look at how fast she moves with haste. Haste on. How long does haste last? 9 seconds, so almost about to drop from Octavia here. We got a rat. Chest. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. We got Potion to Cure Moderate Wounds and 50 gold coins.
I am going to do what you ask.
We'll happily take that. You can hear the chittering and squeaking of rats in this abandoned fortress. Got another chest we can take a look at. It has a rusty dwarven key. A key from an ancient dwarven stronghold. You have a silver ring and the Commandant's Journal, first half. Let's take a look at this Commandant's Journal. This tome is made of high-quality parchment and bound in a good leather, but it's torn apart and stained with mud. Most of the pages are missing. There is an inscription on the inner part of the cover, written by a steady hand. This journal belongs to Rodvig Langbuk, the 4th Commandant of the Bronze Shield Fortress. Erastus 4498. Today, my father, Unthal Langbuk, has handed me the command over the Bronze Shield Fortress and headed home to the 5 Kings Mountains. He said he's become too old and hoped to die in his old place, in his homeland mines, not in this Torag forgotten land. He's left his post, and many of the defenders disapproved, but as for me, I don't blame him. I gave him my last farewells, and return to the fortress, which is mine from now on. Lamachan 4498, so just some months later. Lots of carts on the road. They carry grains, vegetables, meat. Lamachan is a good month. Tolls this month always bring good profits, even when the year is poor. Too bad that's not enough to compensate for everything we spend on food during the other months. Otherwise, we could make the annual balance zero, at least. The Road of Shields has made us bankrupt. For 300 years, I'm going through my buffs here. I should have paused the game. Oh well. For 300 years now, our three clans have been guarding human lives at our own expense. Kuthana 4498, so again within that same year. Even the winter is not a real winter in this godforsaken land. When was the last time I saw the snow? I mean real snow, like home in the Five Kings Mountains. Not this pathetic excuse for snow which falls here from time to time. Local villagers could have gathered 4 harvests this year if they weren't so lazy and worked a trifle harder. The winter is too weak in the river kingdoms. Damned rivers don't freeze hard enough for our road to be able to compete with them as the best trade route. What was King Talaric thinking when he ordered the construction of an overland road in a place called the River Kingdoms? Well, maybe he thought of fame for the dwarven people, dreaming of regaining our former glory. Maybe he hoped that the locals would abandon river routes infested by pirates for the safety of our track, with its fortress and watchtowers. At least I know for sure what our grandfathers and fathers were thinking, that too many resources and too much effort had already been invested in this road to just abandon the project. They were hoping something would change, and the gold would flow to our pockets in steady streams, just like King Talric had promised. So they just went on, spending our money, efforts, years, and lives. Avidus 4499, so the following year. Dwarves are patient, but there is a limit to every patience. The treasury of the Langbook clan is almost empty, and I know for sure that the Ward Ashes and Skegis are doing no better than we are. It's ridiculous and bitter to recollect that while building this fortress, our ancestors had made several secret rooms to store the future immeasurable treasures. It's impossible to deny it. We are the last generation of the Road Shields. If some wonder fails to happen in the near future, we'll have to return to the Five Kings Mountains in shame. Farist 4499. Disturbing news comes from Rostland. Hordes of barbarians plunder its lands. The Swordlords beg for help. No one is able to give them. We scarcely have enough resources to keep garrisons at the fortress. If Rostland falls, what happens to the trade? Who in the whole world will need the Shield Road? The rest of the pages are missing. Okay, we got 100 gold coins. We'll pick up all that good stuff. I think we'll drop a save. So we're slowly peeling back the fate of this abandoned dwarven fortress. Built hundreds of years ago, I suspect. Push up with Octavia. Let's take a look at our buffs. 2 minutes. About 2 minutes. How much longer do we have on visibility? 2 seconds. Okay. Visibility is about to drop. And drop it did. We'll enter stealth with Octavia. Oh. Enter stealth. We got a troll on the door. Let's back up with Octavia here. Let's go scouting forwards again with Octavia. Let's see what we're dealing with.
Look.
We have a trap ahead. Okay. Let's see if we can get that trap dealt with. Oh man.
Face me.
Oh no. This is not a good situation.
Hey,
Critical
can
hit
someone help me?
on Octavia. Oh no.
I die. Free.
Leave Octavia alone. Oh no! Octavia's dead. We gotta reload. I'm so glad that I saved just before that encounter. Somebody says, rip Octavia. Yeah, Pathfinder Kingmaker doesn't lend itself to easily resurrecting fallen companions. It costs a fortune. I just don't have the gold for it. Frustrating. Because I don't like... In general, I don't like reloading. I don't think I have much of a choice here. Okay, we have to wait for the troll to path away from us.
I'm not afraid.
Oh, just kidding. Let's see. Troll spots Octavia. Yeah, invisibility is what we need to use. Troll hounds are out. Alright, we're up with Conra here. Let's go and use an empowered fire blast against one of the troll hounds.
Taste my fury.
15 damage. Not great. Uh-oh. That is not good at all. Okay. We're up with Amiri. Let's go ahead and charge this troll here. 31 damage. We're over with Octavia now. Is there a way to withdraw? Is there a disengage maneuver? I don't think there is. Unfortunately. See, I could have used ranged Ledgerman to have dismantled that trap. I should remember that next time. What do I want to do here? Maybe cast haste? Yeah, let's get haste out. That's going to be good for us. And I can move. Perfect. Kind of got out of the range of danger there. Alright, we're up with DM Wyvern. Let's go Claws. Let's cast Arcane Accuracy. And we'll use Corrosive Touch against this this troll here. Half health troll. Should put it down. 13, 21, and 17 certainly destroys that troll. We're up with Harem. Let's get some undead reinforcements going here. There we go. Adventurers, please join me in welcoming our fellow adventurer and good friend of the Wyvern's Lair, Baraz, saying mobility is what is used to try and avoid an attack of opportunity when moving away. Thank you for that, Baraz. I had something in the back of my mind that there was a feature like that. I just wasn't too sure. That Trollhound is badly wounded, that Trollhound is downed, and that Trollhound is full health. So we're going to go ahead and grow Claws with Vigongar. We're going to trigger Arcane Accuracy and Corrosive Touch at this Trollhound here. 7, 14, 15 takes it out of the combat. Excellent. Trollhounds are switching their focus, which is what we want. With Conora, we're going to go ahead and cast a Fire Blast against this down Trollhound here. Taking them out of the combat. Excellent. Good round from Conora. Over to Amiri, who can take out that Trollhound very easily, I'm sure. 13, 23, and 32. I'm wondering, can we use Coup de Grace on regenerating opponent? We can. That answered that for us. Alright, let's use Range Ledgermen against this trap here. Excellent. And let's push forward the party and just take on these kobolds, which we know are just around the corner. Some I say Zarab. Baraz, how are you doing, my good friend? Some says if you damage an enemy enough, they can explode. Got you. Or we can use Coup de Grace to expedite the exploding. We're up with Conrad. We're going to use Empowered Fire Blast. 21 damage. We're happy with that. We're up with Amiri. Let's continue to do some damage against this wounded Trollhound. 62 damage will pop it. Crusher hit it for 62 damage. Alright, we're up with DM Wyvern. I'm going to go ahead and grow Claws, Arcane Accuracy, and Corrosive Touch this Trollhound here.
Yes.
Baraz says, you can also use the 5-foot step to safely move. Gotcha. Gotcha, Baraz. I think that's exactly what happened with Octavia when I felt like she was sort of pinned up against those Trollhounds. Alright, Ragongar's going to grow Claws. We're going to cast Arcane Accuracy. And we're going to Corrosive Touch the remaining Cobalt Sentinel Wyvern, having destroyed
Yes.
the last Trollhound. And that's the combat. GG team. Alright, let's go ahead and loot these guys. We've got Jade, Pearl. We're going to skin the Trollhounds and get 1 hide for our efforts. And then we're going to back up. Search here too. Skin. This time we got 2 Trollhounds. 2 Trollhound hides. Potion of Cure Light Wounds. A Pearl and a Copper Ring. Happily grab those things. Baraze's mobility might also help when casting in melee. Oddly, at least it did in Wrath of the Righteous. I know it's not supposed to, but gotcha. Good to know, Baraz. Little trick there from an experienced Pathfinder player. I do have to say, Baraz, amongst all the computer role-playing games I've played, whether live on this channel or offline, I would say Pathfinder Kingmaker is like it's right up there alongside Baldur's Gate 3 in terms of giving me that tabletop vibe. It is such a good game. The Fey Lords of the First World are called the Eldest. These creatures have godlike powers and human logic and boundless ambition. Alright, let's get in a rest. Oh, I forgot to... Did I forget? No, I didn't. Okay, we'll put on chain shirts for Amiri and Harem, just in case we get ambushed during our rest. Begin resting.
What a beautiful sky. I remember a similar sky in Hajjot Hakados, when Octavia and I hid on the roof, escaping from the Technic League's agents.
You know what surprises me most about your stories? How did the Technic League let you escape so many times? If the resources and people they assigned to catching slaves were instead focused on guarding them in the first place, their problems would be solved.
Conor with an insight there on the ineptitude of the Technic League. We were able to safely rest. Baraz says, why not assign your party members to camping roles? Oh, I believe that they had been assigned to camping roles. Maybe Conrad had not been assigned, but I think everyone else had been assigned their respective roles. We'll put full plate +1 back on Harem, and we'll put the Heart of Valor back on Amiri. Oh, we do have a little bit of a lore description for the Heart of Valor. An outline of some family's crest is barely visible on this chess piece. Didn't see that. And the Crusher, do we have a lore? Regardless of the size, the cudgel is very handy in combat. Cool. We'll head back in. Baraz says, three roles had a portrait, so 3 companions had none. Huh. I'll definitely have to take a look at that when we get back to the camp screen. Baraz. Alright. Sun disk, interesting. Okay, let's return back to that section of the fortress here. So far, so good, I would say. Okay, Octavia, we're going to go ahead and start getting your buffs out. So we're going to cast Mage Armor on you.
Yes.
And we're also going to cast Mirror Image. And Fox's Cunning. Excellent. Cast See Invisibility just for the fun of it. And finally, we're going to cast Invisibility. Excellent. Okay, back in we go. We have a locked door here. Let's investigate it with Octavia. No, we don't want Wyvern following you. We just want Octavia. I think it's going to take us back to the view of the valley here. We got a dead humanoid, it seems, that we can search. Braces mostly for the hunting. Gotcha. This humanoid had a steel dwarven key, a gold ring, jasper, and a Torog's pendant, a memento of times long past. A well-grounded antiquities collector might pay handsomely for it. Pick that up. We'll unlock this door here. Let's see, what do we have through this door?
Together.
Onwards!
Move the rest of the party forwards. Search the troll hound here. Skin it, and we failed to get any hide off it. We have something on the floor here. And here we have some kind of, what is this? I believe it's called a sun disk. There might be more monsters inside this chamber, so let's search it a little bit more thoroughly. We have Nagrundi here, and a troll hound. What else do we have? Anything else besides Nagrundi? We got a hidden thing there. Okay. Nagrundi is a named troll. Can we inspect it? No, I don't want to attack it. Let's back up a little bit and get the party buffed up. Since we probably have to take on Nagrundi.
You follow.
Might as well get ready for combat. Alright. With Wyvern, we're going to go ahead and cast Shield. Expeditious Retreat. Mirror Image. And Blur.
Any fun to be had?
We're going to cast Shield with Gongar. Mirror Image. Then Blur. With Harem, we're casting Bull Strength on DM Wyvern. And Amiri. And then we're going to cast Bless. And let's see, what else do we have here? I think that's it.
I won't let you down.
Octavia, give me an enlarge on Amiri. And DM Wyvern. And let's cast Haste. There we go. We're ready for combat.
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
still here.
Let's
We do it
move forwards a little bit, and then with Harem,
awaits us.
let's drop in our screen.
Prevail. Does it matter?
Alright, we're up with Kanara. We're going to cast a Fire Blast on Nagrundi. Actually, the Troll Hound. Why not the Troll Hounds? 12 damage. Happy with that. Alright, Amiri's up. Can we charge? Can't quite charge, but we can go ahead and raid. Can we reach? Yeah, we can. Let's go ahead and rage. We'll move here with Amiri. Cleave. And get in our attack. Miss, of course. Gongar can reach Nagrundi. We're going to grow claws. Arcane accuracy. We're going to use corrosive touch. Go straight after Nagrundi here. Nice. 9, 10, and 7. Huge damage on Amiri. He's taking a lot of damage. He's below half health. Alright. I'm glad we're not messing around with Negrundi here. We're going to grow claws with Wyvern. Arcane accuracy. Corrosive touch. Put some more damage on Negrundi here. He's got a lot of health. Ooh, critical hit. 20, 30, and 31. Negrundi is also looking damaged. Alright, Octavia's going to go ahead and hang on to her stealth for the time being. We'll end her turn. We can get an attack with Harem, a little cheeky attack here, so let's go ahead and do that.
Repent.
It's a miss. Alright, we're up at Conora. Doing Empowered Blast against this Trollhound. 19 damage. 3 attacks from Amiri, let's go. Miss. 39 damage. 36. And that actually takes out both combatants. 36 damage on Negrundi. 38 damage to the Trollhound, ending the fight. Let's take a look and see what we have here. Potion to Cure Moderate Wounds. Turquoise. Pearl. And Scale Mail. We could probably try and skin this thing. And that rewards us our efforts with the Trollhound Hide. We'll pick that up. Alright. GG team. Let's see what this chest has. Gold Ring. 2 Potions of Cure Light Wounds. Thorax Pendant. And a Dwarven Helm Shard. We'll pick up all that good stuff for ourselves. Let's see what this chest has too. We got a Potion of Cure Moderate Wounds. Exquisite Pearl. And an unidentified Heavy Shield. Heavy Shield +1. Picked it up. That can be sold for a good amount back at our capital. Alright, let's go ahead and drop a save. And take a look at the Sun Disk. Distinct click is audible from somewhere beneath the floor. Puzzle. We'll leave that alone for the time being. Continue to scout ahead with Octavia.
To you, I can't say no.
What do we have here? A smashed bridge overlooking another part of the Citadel. Pick up the edible moss. Cook ingredient. We'll go back to the section of the abandoned Dwarven Fortress. Someone says, I remember that puzzle. Alright. I think is there a way around this statue? No, there isn't. So we have to go down this corridor here.
Ready and willing.
Send Octavia scouting ahead for ourselves.
Don't fall behind.
I have the feeling we're going to run into a trap at some point. Let's move the rest of the party up and get some additional perception checks here. Looks like it's safe after all. Does this go any further? It does.
We do it my way.
Let's take a look at this chest. We have a potion of Cure Moderate Wounds and a suit blackened gloves. This once belonged to an ancient dwarf. An expert in antiquities may find it interesting. Okay, we'll pick that up too. Let's take a look at this door here. Leading into the next chamber here. Got a burning bonfire and trolls. Karga, Farg, Borba here. Argad, Borba want kill daddy? Karga, why kill daddy, Borba? Karga, the trolls, who have just appeared seemingly from nowhere, look small. Though they are small only in comparison to a mature rock troll, their height equals the height of a grown man. Argat, Borba want kill daddy. Borba gorung, Borba bad. Karga says, want kill us too, Borba? We got a neutral good option and a lawful evil option. Attack. There's no place for trolls in my lands, and we're always choosing the evil or chaotic option wherever we can. Alright, so they're hostile. Let's draw Octavia back. I don't think we need our summons for this fight. Oh geez, I just forgot that poor Amiri has taken a terrible beating here. Let's go ahead and use channel positive energy first. Get some healing out on Amiri. There we go. Now we're better set up for this encounter. Alright. Onwards.
I'm superior.
Argad managed to hit Amiri. Alright, Octavia's up. We're going to go ahead and skip her turn. Here with Conra. Let's go ahead and cast Fire Blast on Argad. Ooh, wow. Critical hit, 40 damage. Argad goes pop. Well struck, Conra. We're up with Amiri. We get 2 attacks here. We'll take him. 35 damage, 42 damage. And what is this? Karagad. That does not look friendly. We're going to go ahead and grow claws with Wyvern. Trigger arcane accuracy. And corrosive touch, Kargad. 12, 21, 18, 9, 8, and 10 damage. That Kargad has a lot of hit points. Alright, we're going to get out our undead summons right away. With Harem, Animate Dead, Nightmare Skeleton Soldiers are in the fight. Sunlight says, now you've done it. Adventurers, please join me in welcoming Garrus, aka Lizard Flame 1 to the Wyverns. They're saying, hello, Wyvern and friends. Good to have you, Garrus. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go and channel Soul Power with Conora. There we go. That's going to be her turn. We're up with Ragangar, who is going to grow his claws. Cast Arcane Accuracy here. Corrosive Touch on Kargad. Nice. 9, 14, 11 damage. Alright, Octavia's going to go ahead and drop Stealth. We're going to go ahead and use a Snowball here. 18 damage, Sneak Attack. By a Sneak Attack. Excellent. Kargad's below half health. And off Amiri goes with her 2 attacks. It's a miss and a miss. That's not good. Attacking Wyvern. Our mirror image and blur helping Wyvern tank through those attacks. Excellent. We're going to use Arcane Accuracy and Corrosive Touch once again on Kargad. 13, 17, 13, 13, and 11. 9 damage. Kargad's almost out of the fight. We're up with Harem. Let's get an attack. Why not? It's a miss. Counter probably can give the finishing blow here. We're going to use Fire Blast against Kargad. 24 damage takes him out of the fight. Excellent. Level 7 humanoid, level 5 fighter. 35 strength. Holy mackerel. Holy mackerel, Kargad could hit hard. Let's take a look. Kargad. The troll utters a hoarse sound and falls thunderously. Dark, sticky blood oozes from his wounds. He tries to raise his hands to defend himself, but is able only to clench his fists. He snaps his jaw in one last effort to devour you. Suddenly, he goes still. Terrifying creature. Jade, agate, some gold, a silver ring, and a belt. Belt of physical might +2. Well, why not? Belt of giant strength +2. Belt of giant strength +2. Cord of stubborn fury. What do we got here? Explorer's belt. Bonus to constitution. Would have been great if that was a belt of physical might +4. Wait a second. This is a really good belt. This belt grants its wearer a +2 enhancement bonus to strength and constitution. Oh my goodness, that is fantastic. Yeah, that is definitely, let's see. Ooh, wow, this is also really good. I kind of like the Cord of Stubborn Fury on a Miri. We're going to give this to Wyvern. Constitution of 16, yes please. That's good for Wyvern. We're happy with that. Drop safe. And unfortunately, this is where we're going to have to call the latest tale here at the Wyvern's Lair. Maleficent came home early from work, and I don't want to neglect time with her. Otherwise, I would have been open to carrying on for another 30 minutes or an hour. But with her home, I want to spend some time with her before we both have to return to work tomorrow. But this has been a great return to Pathfinder Kingmaker here at the Wyvern's Lair. I haven't had a chance to sort of share, you know, a formal announcement about my streaming schedule moving forward. But for those of you who have stuck here with me for the end of the stream, I'm pleased to share that I'm kind of arriving at a consistent schedule for the channel once again. And I think the idea here is to alternate between Pathfinder Kingmaker and Baldur's Gate 3 on Mondays moving forward. And once I finish my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, I will see, you know, what I want to do as far as which game I may want to alternate Pathfinder Kingmaker with. I'm thinking of maybe getting back into the Pillars of Eternity as well. I feel like it's a very similar game to Pathfinder Kingmaker, with some exciting differences as well. Certainly in terms of lore, storytelling, and of course, you know, mechanically, it's a very different game. So that could be an option. But yeah, Pathfinder Kingmaker is very much back. It's been a part of my channel for the longest time now, and it's going to remain as such. I intend to play all the way through Pathfinder Kingmaker and eventually take on the grand adventure that is Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Garrus says, I think you need another Cyberpunk run. We could pick up Cyberpunk at some point, Garrus. That's definitely, you know, a possibility. But yeah, let me go ahead and thank everyone who dropped by for the stream. It was great having fellow adventurers here like you, Garrus, and Sunlight, GM Dragon, Baraz, Flarefinder, Denius, Teneger, and of course Morn. Always good to have you guys hanging out with me as I play Pathfinder Kingmaker, a game that I simply can't get enough of. I look forward to seeing you all here again for the next adventure at the Wyvern's Lair very soon. Bye, everyone.